This girl and her grandparents in Chicago are suing the Chicago Board of Education because her substitute teacher showed Brokeback Mountain to the 8th grade class. And they're suing because they say she suffers from psychological distress from watching the film. Michael, I saw the movie, and I do believe psychological distress can come from it, but not because of the sex, but because it was boring.
It was just awful.
It was an awful movie.
But you know what? I saw Sound of Music in class when I was a kid. I didn't sue. Yeah. And that did traumatize me, all that chirpy Nazi baiting and do-re-mi, blah, blah, blah. But these are the same people that claim they're traumatized. They go out and pay to see Hillary Duff movies.
Yes.
That's not going to hold up in court.
That's traumatic as well. Carrie, do you think she has a case?
Yeah, I don't think you're taking this seriously enough, Greg. I mean, this girl is a budding flower, and now whenever she tries to masturbate to pictures of Jake Gyllenhaal, she's going to be completely confused.
That is so true. You know, that affected you, Bill.
Well, now I am not confused when I masturbate to pictures of Jake Gyllenhaal. It all makes perfect cowboy sense.
I want to talk about Jose Padilla. He's on trial for, he's accused of being in a North American support cell for Islamic extremists. But the most important part is the key evidence they have against him, which is an Al-Qaeda application for employment. Some of the stuff that were on there where they asked for your health status, previous political affiliations, references. You get references. Now, this is what amazes me. The salary for Al-Qaeda, if you were in Al-Qaeda, is $1,000 a month, which is more than what we're paying Bill. And
You're not paying me.
I know, we're not. You're still qualified as an unpaid intern. And $1,500 if you're married. There's also a semblance of health insurance, though I couldn't quite make it out. But they say it's, you know, it's in the process of being done. No dental, unfortunately, and there's no like gym memberships. Carrie, does this sound attractive to you?
Well, I'm just wondering what the references and the recommendation letters look like. Is it, you know, do they ask former employers? Is it like Jose was very scrupulous in his use of office supplies and would be equally scrupulous in killing thousands of civilians? You know?
That's very good. Do you think it's scary that Al-Qaeda actually has an operation in place, like a human resources department, that actually filters through resumes? It gets back to you and sends rejection letters like, I'm sorry, you're not homicidal enough?
Well, not only do they have forms and applications, but they have like an American Idol style of audition where they have like a Muslim Simon Cowell going, you're awful, you're rotten, you're in.
Yes. If you think about it, only the F students can really become terrorists out in the field, because if you pass the final exam and succeed in blowing something up, chances are you're going to go with it and you're not going to survive the course.
Well, Rachel,
it's all the F students who run the world out there.
Don't demonize homicidal terrorists. Some of them are very smart.
I was going to say, Rachel, you tell me daily what a great student you were, and I still think you'd make an excellent terrorist.
Is that right?
Yes.
You look terrible in a burqa, though, because we need to see the gloss.
It's really nice.
Yes. Nadine Velasquez, star of My Name is Earl. You play Catalina. Oh, God, what's her last name? Urko?
Who knows?
Who knows? No one knows, because you never say her last name.
Never.
You never say your last name. I'm excited about having you here because I love this show. And I put you on the cover of Maxim when I was editing it in the UK. Isn't that exciting?
You did?
Yes, I did. You were on the cover.
Thanks.
You were on the cover. All right, let's move on. The war on strippers. The music is great. How can you not love that music? That's a new bit for us. Anyway, this guy is in trouble. This father's in trouble for sending 3 strippers over to his 16-year-old's birthday party. Now he got arrested, charged with some kind of sexual offense. And I just think this is unfair. And you play a stripper.
Right.
Do you think this is wrong for a father to get in trouble?
Well, how did they find out?
Well, I think the kids parents found out.
Oh.
And the strippers were naked, and they got to touch them.
Ooh.
Yes.
Sounds fun.
It does sound fun. Do you think that's a bad thing for a parent to do?
No.
No? Not
I
at
don't
all?
think so.
You'll make a great parent.
I think if
Gloria, what do you think? Do you think this man is being unfairly charged?
I think, you know, I'm speechless that this is the future of America.
Actually, it was South Africa, but I'll take it. And I'll take fathers that buy strippers.
Well, South Africa then. South Africa then. Now, I mean, my dad turned off Dirty Dancing because he thought that was too much. So I can't imagine what, you know. I feel bad for the strippers because they're thinking 16-year-old guys, it's going to be like Dungeons and Dragons, and then they show up and it's a bunch of, you know,
16.
drunken 16-year-olds instead. With
hey,
the
16-year-olds are hot.
The dad there's
wait.
crazy.
They are hot. Well, you're talking about the boys.
16-year-olds are hot.
They really are. You should lower the statutory limits.
So you're sort of like the prepubescent types, huh, Nadine?
Mm-hmm. They get younger and younger.
I love that.
Those that don't really shave is what you're saying.
Bill, it doesn't matter if you shave. You're still old and scary.
The only thing that gave out.
Why do you do this, Greg? Why do you do this?
There's a crisis at nudist camps right now because no young people are joining nudist camps, and all you have there now are old, fat, naked people. So now they're trying to do a recruitment program with steep discounts where, like, for $100 you can join a nudist camp. Why is it that only fat old people?
That is gross. I heard about that in, like, I think it's Jamaica or somewhere. They have hedonism.
Yeah.
I saw some pictures of that, and there were some
it's
people
disgusting.
sagging and all. And I was considering going, but then I saw those photos, and I said, I'm not going. So.
Would you ever go to a nude beach?
It depends. It depends if there's hot 16-year-olds.
Let's see. Brokeback Mountain being shown in an elementary school outrages some parents. Were the guys in that movie gay or something?
I didn't think so.
Yeah, I totally missed that.
Fell asleep.
I guess sometimes sheep are just for herding.
Why would they show that in
I don't know.
school?
I still don't understand the whole thing.
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
No,
Exactly.
scary. Too scary.
So is the Wizard of Oz, right? What about Annie?
Even scarier. That red hair.
I cried during Annie.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Okay. Al-Qaeda job app. Oh, Greg, as you know, I taught myself Arabic this afternoon, and I noticed that among the questions on the application was, how much do you hate the Jews? A lot. B, a whole lot. C, a Hitlerish amount. And D, I make Hitler look like Simon Wiesenthal. Also, there was something about the airspeed velocity of an unladen swallow, but I don't know what that means.
That's okay.
Oh, by the way, Carrie, I know I like my president to be solving weekly mysteries joke was good because I had something similar.
Oh, okay, brilliant.
Thanks a lot. I guess we're even, though, actually, from last time. So, anyway.
Those two should date.
They're ideologically in sync. They're definitely ideologically in sync. So I think
You're right.
Sexual tension can be thinner?
The biggest criteria for finding a mate is ideological compatibility. Yeah.
Here we are.
But Hitler's dead.
For robots.
Donald Trump, now a grandfather.
Thought he was a great grandfather.
No, he's a lousy grandfather.
Yeah.
No, he just had a kid.
Just had a kid too.
Yeah.
And his son had a kid. So
The baby girl's
weird.
name is Kai Madison. Isn't Kai like a guy's name, Gloria?
I'm so moved that his toupee is a grandfather, a great grandfather rather.
Carrie, do you think he'll be a great grandfather?
I'm just disturbed that the man is still fertile. I think that's the most bothersome thing about all of this.
Yeah, but he didn't have the child.
But he just had a child 14 months ago.
That's true. That's true. We're not 100% positive it's actually a
Does
child.
that go on like the Guinness World Record? Yeah.
I think it might.
It should.
Anyway, I have exclusive drawings of the child right here.
Here we go.
Here you go. There it is. That's the baby. It's
beautiful.
It is beautiful. It looks alarmingly like the grandfather. Doesn't it? Anyway, if you would like to win this piece of art. Same comb over. If you want to win this and just title it, send the title to redeyedfoxnews.com. I might read it, and then I'll send it to you autographed. But don't count on it because I'm a horrible, horrible man. Nadine, who do you play in this play?
I'm a teacher. I'm a sexy teacher who's teaching. I'm teaching men how to pick up women.
Really?
It's how to pick up women.
Don't you want to know? Really?
Do you have any tips that you can tell us right now?
Please tell them.
Don't touch us.
Yes.
Touching's creepy.
Touching is creepy. I'm writing
During the
that down.
pickup phase. Do offer to buy us a drink. And don't get offended if we decline. Got it?
Yes.
You tell Greg not
And
to
do
touch
make
me.
eye contact and don't stare at our breasts.
I've been very good. I've been very good. Have you noticed? I've been all about the eye contact. Turn away
I
so
saw
I can
you
stop.
peeking. There's cameras all over. I saw you.
What if you paint your car so it looks like a cab, and then you just pull up and they get in? Is that wrong?
That's original.
Thank you. I just came up with it on the spot.
What are some good pickup
That would
lines?
be a plus.
What are some pickup lines that work?
Some pickup lines that work. See, it's all about being creative. So creativity is the key. This is what the teacher stresses. But I do give examples of lines you should never use. One of them is, can I swear on this show?
Probably
right?
not.
No.
One of them, there's one
I think
guy.
they should watch the show to find out.
Yeah, they should. You know, you're right, Gloria.
I'm not going to say.
Pay the
Spilling
$18. Come on.
Crane Theater.
Oh, you're giving away tips from the actual play.
Yes.
I was giving you a little bit of a.
She's giving you a little
rundown.
sneak peek.
Come on, give us some. I need some.
No more.
No more?
They just
Good girl.
teased you, Greg.
That's an effective tease. Mickey in Mississippi checks in. Interesting and entertaining show the other night. Will you have another one very soon? That's good. That was funny. Gary Anderson writes, is this the third shift version of The View? You need to send your resume to MSNBC. Ooh. MN from Allentown, Pennsylvania writes, I'm impressed by the way you keep your guests under control and then quickly rein them in when you get crazy. Your transition superior, your mom adorable. Sidekick Bill, perfect and adorable. I think you wrote that, Bill.
Sidekick Bill.
I would not have written Sidekick Bill.
Yeah. And finally, you don't have your friends write in for you? And finally, Tom Johnson from Colorado Springs writes, I hope Bill is feeling better and is back soon. The life-size cutout sitting next to Rachel the other night was spooky.
She even rolled her eyes at Cardboard Bill. It was amazing. Cardboard Bill didn't say a thing.
Yeah. Thank you, Rachel. Thank you, Bill. Nadine Velasquez, a pleasure having you on this show. And, oh, that's a good handshake. That's a strong handshake. You work out, I can tell. All right, everybody. We're going away now. Don't do anything bad. And watch us on Wednesday. We're not on tomorrow. Aw, isn't that sweet?